Hey guys, welcome on back to the AnKorage where everything is awesome and so am I. Anyhow, welcome on back and welcome to 2025. So what we're going to be doing is starting off not with a bang or anything like that. We're going to get back into a little bit of some of the other stuff that I do on this channel. I've been doing a lot of stuff about Ghostbusters with the ghost trap and the PKE meter and all of that and stuff like that. So now it's time to kind of get back to a little bit of something else. So of course we're here in my kitchen and I'm starting off with clear surfaces. So starting off the year with a clear sink bench, and I call it a sink bench because that's how I grew up. That harks back to the 1930s where sink benches were a bench in your kitchen originally, and there was no sink. But then sinks did come into play, and anyhow, I call it a sink bench. Most people call it a counter these days, but not me. I call it a sink bench. But anyhow, we've got my cabinets here, and it's so floppy. They're just loose. You see that? It's just loose. There's nothing holding them tight. Now, the house I grew up in, these were fastened with fasteners, and I actually happen to have not one of those ones because the house I grew up in, it's still in the family. It's owned by a relative, and they've taken care of it. They've done some renovations on it, and I did ask if they had gotten rid of all of the hardware for the cabinets and such like that. So, like the handles in particular. So, they had gotten rid of that. They did get rid of it, but I've got it. I've got this stuff here. It works just fine and everything like that. And I also had thought about, those doors. They're from the 60s, and they had, decent fasteners. They weren't cheapo Chinese pieces of junk, that would break after 2, 3, 4 months, whatever, stuff like that. It worked really good. So that's what I grew up with, is when you close the cabinet, it would, fasten. It would basically click or something like that. And, with these ones, there's nothing there. They're just loose, they just open and shut. So what I wanted to do was, can I bring that characteristic back? And I've not so much learned, but figured it out. And I'm like, well, those fasteners, can I get those ones again? Well, I can. So we're going to talk about that a little bit today on RenoQuest. Alright, welcome on back. Thank you very much. And so these, I can't really see it, but it's, they're just loose. They don't, when you close them, they're closed, but they're not secured. And that's what I wanted to have. I wanted to have something where it would actually kind of sort of click into and stuff like that. And I've actually got that. So I don't know if this will focus very well, but I've got these little roller fasteners. Sorry about the light on me. I've got my studio lights off to the side just to kind of fill in the blanks a little bit. But, you take these and you put it on there, and then you've got the other end. We'll call this the male end. This is the female end. And, it just clicks right in between the rollers, and it just clicks into there. So my idea is to take the roller receiver and kind of put it here on the edge, whether it be there or up on the side, and trying to decide where's a good spot that's not going to be in the way or something like that. And looking at it, it's going to probably be right here at this corner, right down here, you know, and I have to consider, you know, this is only a little, it's a hair thicker than a 1/2 inch-ish. And, you know, and also these doors, they've got little bumpers on them to make sure that they don't mar this, this other wood. I think it's all particle board. This is probably just a veneer. And, yep, it is. I can feel it right here. And, you know, so it's got these bumpers, and I don't want to get rid of those because the hinges here, they bring the door out a little bit, you know, so there's a gap. So what I'm doing is I'm basically going to say, okay, well, let's figure out how far these have to come out in order for me to put them on properly. You know, and it's like, you know, they do have a little distance there, so these could slide forwards and backwards, and that's fine, so they are adjustable. And I just place it right there. So I'm basically going to place it right on the very edge, and then I close the door, and it'll push that receiver back far enough to know just how far I would have to do it. Now, I don't necessarily have to do that because, yeah, like I just said, these can slide forward and backward. You can actually see that gap right there. So they can slide forwards and backwards. So what I've got here is got my drill, and you know, I've got a you know, I've got my drill bit right here. I'm gonna put this in here, and then I'm going to drill a couple of pilot holes for the screws, the mounting screws. And why am I pre-drilling? Well, I don't want the screws to press outwards and cause the wood to crack and split. So it's like I do want I want the hole thin enough so that when the screw is put in, that it has something to bite onto. But I don't want it. I want to reduce the desire to cause the wood to split. So I'm going to do my thing here, and we'll show you what it looks like afterwards. So we'll see you in a minute. Okay, got one in, right into this guy. So I'll lean in so you can hear it. There we go. So there we are. Let's see if we can get a little closer look. All right, so why don't we take a look, see how it is a little closer up. That is so much better. That is awesome. Loving it. Well, here we go. There we are, and here it is, right here behind me. So here we are. So let's see. That's just one of them. I've got 2, 4, 6, 7 more to go. I gotta do 7 more. Am I gonna do all 7 on camera? No, I don't want to bore you with that. So that's essentially what this video was all about. You know, was it like, you know, me reminiscing about my kitchen cabinets? No, I just remembered it. That's pretty much it. And I happened to like how those operated, and I wanted to have it again. And just realizing, you know, with the construction of a lot of different things today, yeah, they got soft close this and fasten that, stuff like that. But, you know, it's like, you know, I was used to that particular thunk kind of noise, and I'm used to it. And, you know, and it's not very expensive. I mean, I got a package of 10, what's it, of 10 of these fasteners, and it was like $7.50 tops. Yeah, they were made in China, but whatever. I checked them, and they are of good quality, and they're nice and strong and secure, and economical. So they were cheap, and I mean, it's easy to do. You just drill in a couple of pilot holes and you screw them in. Just make sure things are lined up, just, you know, properly. You know, I'll have to do that with the other bunch, you know, the other 7, but not a big deal. So there we go. That's going to be it for this video, and it was wanted to do. And I'm going to have my cabinets back. Not really. Those ones were chintzy, the ones that I grew up with. I like the style of them, but that's as far as that goes. I was used to that little ka-thunk noise and stuff like that, and the fact that, you know, when they're closed, they're secure. And you know, cabinets these days, some of them, like these ones, they don't have that. These are probably Home Depot rejects that were gotten pretty cheap, and you know, they were put in within a couple of years before that I bought this place. And you know, I like them. I love this finish. I love this wood. It's similar to the wood finish in an old motorhome that we used to have, that is now with another family member, you know, extended family and stuff like that. And to my knowledge, it's still working just fine. I haven't heard anything good or bad about it, so it's still running and still being used. So I just wanted to, you know, bring back a little bit of the past in one way, shape, or form, in a stupid way. So that's it. So starting off 2025 with a little bit of rental quest and a little bit of renovations. I've got like anywhere from 1 to 3 more videos in something rental quest related, but it's actually going to be a different video series, and I don't know if I'm going to actually do, it would be 3 parts, but I don't know if it's actually going to be 3 parts. I've been wanting to do it for months, since like last summer, and I'm, you know, just recently been getting things going on it and stuff like that with a linen closet, and it's organizational and stuff like that. It also involves my storage unit, which is down the hall. Cleaning that out, stuff like that, reorganizing, cleaning out, getting rid of old stuff, bringing in, you know, just shifting stuff around. But that's, I don't know when I'm going to do that. I want to do it sooner rather than later, but I just don't know exactly when. But there we go. So that was this video. Working a little bit on my cabinet there. I'm going to do the other 7 all along this wall and stuff like that. I've got 1 more there, and I got 2 more above that, right up that way, above my refrigerator. And of course, there's all the ones, you know, all the cabinets down by my legs, underneath the sink bench. And they, you know, because we have these fasteners on every single one of these doors. So I'm like, yeah, let's do these fasteners on every single one of these doors. But I need 2 more packs of those fasteners. So since they're below the sink bench level, I'm not worried about it. They work just fine as they are, and they close just fine. And I'm not worried about them being open or anything like that. If they're open, you just come over and shut it, you know. And of course, you know, growing up, being told, make sure you shut the cabinet, shut it, stuff like that. You know, make sure it's shut. It was never said completely, but that was insinuated because of those fasteners, you know. So it was just like, you know, it just comes with the territory of those fasteners. When you shut it, it's shut. And there we go. All right. So thanks for coming along. Skál, and happy 2025.
Skál, skál, a toast and a thought.